My name is Janitha Jaffids. I'm part Medang, Rabaul, Kaling and Solomon Islands, and Sepik. But yeah, I'm head of the family, so I'm from Medang. I've got two beautiful children, and Abby is my third child, who's a puppy. Yeah, so I live with my two children here at 7 Mile. It's just the three of us. We've been here for quite some time. We've been in Port Moresby for quite a while too, maybe about 10 years. I'll just give a brief. I've worked in a couple of corporate companies. I've worked with the airlines, both Air Niugini and PNG Air. I've also worked with hotels, the Crowley Hotels and Stanley Hotels. Stanley Hotel as the sales manager. My background is basically sales and marketing. My last job prior to me doing this is in mining investigator. I worked at Eden Valley, and I just resigned September last year to be with my children. So Island Elegance came to be basically because my two children are part Polynesian. Their father is Samoa, Kiribati and Tuvalu, and I'm from Papua New Guinea. So I thought island, because we're all from the islands, the Pacific Island. So Island Elegance came out to be because of that. And that's also how you see the items that we sell in the business. It's not just Papua New Guinea, it's a variety of the Pacific Islands. Island Elegance was established in 2020. However, I didn't put in much work because I was still on my FIFO, my fly in fly out work as up at the mines. So I never really put into work. So in operation would be about 2 years, but not from 2020. I started with 15 blouses in 2020 when I established. Not much work was put into it because of my work. So since last year, September, when I resigned, that's when I started putting more effort into my business, because that's the mainstream of income that my kids and I have. So yeah, full operation will be 2 years, but with more work and effort put into it will be from September till now. So we started with 15 blouses in 2020. Currently, Island Elegance is producing over 250 items per month. And that's a variety of blouses and kaftans and shirts and stuff. All right, in terms of management, yes, I run it on my own because I'm the sole owner, but I get help from my big sisters. So within Island Elegance, I have experienced tailors, which are my sisters. So I've got 3 sisters, this Judy, Elena and Marian. These are the ones that keep pushing me to do better, and they're the ones that sew for me most of the time, yeah. So my 2 beautiful children, Tiali and Mona, help out a lot. Since the pandemic, my 2 children were in and out of school because I was scared that they might, catch COVID, and I was away at work. So we decided for them not to be in school, so they keep going in and out. So for me to keep them firm, I started teaching them life skills on how to cut fabrics, how to look. They look at me and see how I sew certain things, how to put buttons to shirts. And I also teach them basic bookkeeping and how to do packaging and stuff. So they help me a lot, yeah. With the orders that we get in, sometimes I scream out for help because we get so much orders per day. Initially, when we started, to advertise what we have, we were just sewing and putting it out there. However, today, we only sew upon orders, and we get orders for a day, we can have 2 or 3 bulk orders. And that's when my sisters get they have like an hour sleep or so, but I'm so thankful they're always with me. So yeah, in a day, we always have about 1 or 2 bulk because we sell in bulk and single both. So in terms of orders, we get so much orders per month, and we're so thankful that we are going on that trend, because not a lot of SMEs are finding it really hard these days. So, but in terms of orders, we get a lot of orders per day. So I sew, my 3 sisters sew as well. So initially we started with Mary blouses, but with our Mary blouses, we sew different styles. So we do all elastic arms. The reason why we decided to do that is because sometimes the arm size is bigger than the body size. So we decided to do all elastic arms, but the pattern is different. Sometimes we do frills, sometimes we do straight down with pockets. So we do Mary blouses, normal Mary blouses. We do summer dresses. We also do kaftans, and we just started doing Mrs. collars as well. My sister is doing that. So eventually at the end you will see some of the Mrs. collars that we have. So we do kaftans, we do Mary blouses, Mrs. collars, island dresses. We also do office wear. We do shirts for men and women. For women we do quarter sleeves. And we also do short sleeves as well. For men, we can do the long sleeves and the short sleeves. So we do pretty much anything that the customer wants us to do. Yes, we do. We do customize orders according to what they want, but with fabrics from suppliers. At the moment, Island Elegance we don't have our own designs out there, and the reason is because I wanted to wait until Island Elegance is a trademark, which fortunately we just got our trademark a month ago, so we're so happy. Yeah. So since we're now a trademark, we've already come up with our own designs, but we haven't put it out in the market. So where I see Island Elegance in the next few years is for us to have our own designs on fabric, to have our own labels on clothing items out there in the market, and eventually I would like to have branches in provinces that I come from. Yeah. So I can also have people that they're my relatives or some people that don't have jobs. I can create opportunities for them to work. So that's where I see Island Elegance in the next 2 or 3 years. There's a lot of SME sisters out there who are having it the hard way. My motivation and message to you all is running a business is not easy. It comes with a lot of challenges, and sometimes we feel like we're going to give up. Sometimes we don't have customers. Even though we put a heart and soul into doing an item, you don't get a customer, and sometimes you feel, not sometimes, most of the time you feel like giving up. So my message to them is, I was once there, and trust me, if you keep going, you keep pushing, you keep telling yourself you will be better, you'll get there. And one day you'll sit down and reflect back and said, I'm happy I didn't give up. Yeah, because giving up, or even thinking about giving up, will pull you down. So if you're a sister, SME sister out there, and you're struggling with your business, be strong. You're capable, you have potentials, you can do better than what you are now. I was there, and now I'm here. I'm producing more than 200 blouses or items per month. If I can do it, you can do it too. Island Elegance has a Facebook page. I do have my WhatsApp number, the business number on the Island Elegance page as well. We don't have an Instagram page as yet. We will be having it this year. There's also one thing about Island Elegance I forgot to mention. Sorry, we're now on the content, but let me just, that's what's on the horizon for Island Elegance as well, is we'll be starting tailoring training. So my sisters and I will be working together to start doing trainings within Port Moresby and out ports as well. We think that what we have been doing for ourselves can be imparted to others who needs help as well. So yeah, we'll be doing that too. But you can find us on Facebook. Our number is there, and you can direct message me as well.
Well, viewers, if you're looking for an office wear, a matching outfit for you and your family, or maybe just a nice sunny Sunday outfit, you can contact Janita and her team on their Facebook page, Island Elegance, and they'll be more than happy to take your orders. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Up next, we have Nango Chef in the kitchen.
Hello everybody, my name is Nicky Pornhalan. I am Nango Chef, and today's dish is inspired by a Singapore's national dish, the sweet chili crab. But what we're going to do today is we're going to localize the idea. We're going to use what we have locally to recreate the dish while giving precedence to the dish. So we want to make this as simple as possible so you people at home can easily make it. Okay, so I had that in mind while constructing this very simple recipe. Onion, your ginger, and of course, your chilies. Just your basic tomato sauce, soy sauce, mango chutney, sweet chili ginger, and some corn flour. And the main character of the story is our locally sourced crab. So first off, to start off, we have to knock off this crab. Now, we have to do it in the most decent way possible. And all you got to do is just flip it over. What you want to see is it's turned side up. Put it right there. Face the knife away for safety purposes. And basically, like your first heartbreak, right down to the heart. That automatically kills the crab. Once that's done, you want to give it a little wash. But you got to be really thorough cleaning it because there's a lot of mud on it. Don't worry about the mess, there's no easy way or clean way of washing a crab. So once you're done washing your crabs thoroughly, we want to start operating it now. Well, that's pretty simple. What we want is the crown off. But be careful because there's a lot of splinters here and there. And just slowly pop off the crown. See all these membranes here? Some people like it, well, most people want it off. But first, we're going to cut it down, make 2 different parts. Always be mindful of your hands when you're working with crabs because you've got all of these sharp parts. You can just cut them off. So now we've got 4 different parts of your crabs. We've got 2 claws and 2 of the bottom fin, and of course, your crown. We're going to leave this for a while. We're going to start on our pan. We want it really hot. All right, so yeah, we're going to get our fire started. Add some on. We're shallow frying, remember. So while that's heating up, we're going to dust our crabs with some cornstarch. If you have plain flour, you can use that. But for today, I'm using this. All right, just put it everywhere. All right. So your oil. All right, now let us check our oil. And like I said, oil test, all you'll need is a skewer, if not, a broomstick from home. Just jot that in there. Once you see bubbling, like you can see here, then it's ready to go. All right, let's get back to our crabs, lightly dusted. And we want to, at this point, you got to be careful because the oil will jump. And always place away from you, all right? So, like that. So, in with both our claws first. Just give a safe distance from it. But what's happening right now is you want to see how red it gets. The degree of redness tells you when it's going to be ready. Right now it's palish red, not yet. So let's give it about 2 minutes on each side, and then we can go from there. You don't have to be too fancy. So this is now when we're actually beginning the story. Adding our aromatics in. We want that sizzle. That's good enough. Once you see your onion starting to break through and have this glazy color, that's when you know you're kind of ready to start adding in your sauces. Tomato sauce in. Garlic chili sauce in. Mango chutney gives that sweetness. And to balance it out, you notice that I didn't put any salt because I'm using soy sauce. And with some water. But we don't want our sauce to be really runny. So our sauce is going, it's smelling amazing. At this point, you want to put the heat down. And then add your crabs. Crown last. Now the thing about this, crabs, is it's just so diverse. You can enjoy it with pretty much anything. Some rice, ripe banana. That's my favorite, having ripe banana. Cacao, taro. That's done. So we've turned off the heat. We've let the crab basically stew in there. We want all that moisture, all the juices getting into that crab. Okay? So I've closed the lid, giving it about 5 minutes to rest, then we'll plate up. All right, everybody, so our story is almost finished now. Remember, there is no certain definite way to plate. This is all up to you, how your creativity, down to your imagination. Alrighty. Now, there's a reason why I kept the crown. Basically, we're going to be serving our rice on top of that. Okay? Just stop it there. I tell you, this is smelling amazing right now. All over your crabs. There you have it, a very basic run and gun sweet chili crabs, inspired by the Singapore's national dish, their chili crabs, but localized to what we have.
Thank you, Nangu Chef, for that mouth-watering dish. Maybe you'd like to try the recipe at home with your family over the weekend. Stay with us. When we come back, we talk to the owner of Island's Elegance. Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another exciting episode on House and Home. We have a great show lined up for you all. On our cooking segment, we join Nangu Chef in the kitchen where he'll be whipping us a spicy meal. After that, we visit Junita, owner of Island's Elegance. Thank you for joining me. My name is Lydia, and it is great to have your company. Now, before we get on to all that, House and Home is a family-oriented program where we feature all homely stories based around family and small businesses. First up on our show, we visit a talented father who, with the help of his son, can turn old into new.
Name to me am Paul. Second name am Simoy, Paul Simoy. Mi blo centro, we go north. Am lo bora blo pupon leta na central em mi blo stop lo kan. Lilik place em Badaika. Yes, me married. Me got 4 boys, 1 girl. Now 1 and me adopt him. So me bla 6 pla.
Misa go school finish come Misa LP deri bromilo lili call work or weekend about Misa LP memlo some pimo couch na all kasit na ba.
Lo 97 me go school lo badili vocational. Okay, mixim cost lo milo side lo upholstery. Lo some pimo couch repair modis lo or something. And then lo up me school 2 years that's all. 3 logan been me plugging go practical lo basic form lo 6 mile. 2010 because lo marasin we also working chemical lo mattress me no good lo health lo me plus so me just pull out. Now me go joining more legal national loan company number lo immediate lo PNG. Me work Sampla company 2 years, Sampla 3 years. We go last year all and me just lose him. Now me stop. Me working more legal work. Then me come. For me blow me yet. Now me start work again. But me know what plenty of clients number. Me so working more car seats. He got all different patterns where me say use him. Sometimes normal straight patterns, sometimes more complicated patterns. Let me say using all couches, all lily all couch or big plow, executive couch number. Now all curtains, even all cushions too, all PMV canvas, all canopy blow, all youth, all both cushions, even all plain one seat too, and me walking. I'm some months now, taking one play yet, almost 3 months mi work lo operate lo backyard lo mi et. All lettuce, all kawas namot mi seksim lo supplies kind of some Pacific Foam or Pride Furniture or Paradise Interior or Lilikol forms namot or Lilik mattress mi seksim lo nesa PNG nesa form. Depend on customers all come and me all strong and then me working service lo mi lo so me can all la Lilik business lo mi go long time. Plenty more request, all interest, all admire him, all to walk him again. But suppose all he got own couch blow, all bring him come. Okay, suppose all request lo new ones and then me build him new plan na salim lo. Me been working on block executive couch. Me block karem go lo 6 mile lo any village and then me block dismantle him can. Na mi bla karem gonchelo doa. Doa im diglik tu mas lo couch whole couch ba gonchelo. So mi bla rausim and then mi bla karem gonchelo and then screw him inside can. Some bla friends bla mi work one time or some bla all managers or all just talking me or some. You can go na some experience you got finish so suppose you tintin lo walking blow you can start him blue you can walk him blue. And then mix him tintin lol no oh I think mo beta me try marim talk blow na me try. Okay, you can carry all no good all couch people aber subla tintin lo repair but you no can trauma iga tap we all man sa repair molds la sandin stop karekam so me plug and repair na walking go new pla o kasit or canvas blocker, canopy blocker, or even cushions to curtains blouse. Or you can WhatsApp me or page blow me, no Facebook, and Simoy Holdings. Phone number blow me 74086179 or 75370424.
A positive example there by Paul to anyone who wants to start up their business with just the right amount of faith and hard work. You'll be amazed at what you could do with just your practical skills. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now to wrap up our program, we leave you with our Peekaboo of the Month, where we feature an autobiography by Anne Frank titled The Diary of a Young Girl.
Anne Frank never made it back. After she and her family were apprehended in 1944, the 15-year-old died of starvation and deceased in 1945 at the Belgian-Belsen concentration camp. But her diary outlived her. Today, it is the Holocaust's best known and most widely read document, and its author is seen as a symbol of the 1 million Jewish kids who were murdered during the Holocaust. The Diary of a Young Girl has sold more than 30 million copies, is required reading in many schools, and has been translated into more than 70 languages. The building where she hid draws over 1 million visitors every year.
Thank you so much for watching. That's all we have for you this week. The Palm City Markets will be hosting their first of its kind Motu Koitabu Markets down at Tatana this Friday, the 9th of April. So if you're not doing anything this Saturday, you can head on down and check it out. From all of us here to you, enjoy the rest of your week, be kind to one another, and take care.